Hey there guys, I'm going to be going back to the scoring of the Venomous Vines and showing you the easy way to do it, which is like the cheesy way to do it, but if you're having problems surviving, here's a way you can do it with no survivability whatsoever on your team. So the way we're going to do it is the whole team needs to be not immune to Petrify, so Petrify has to work on everyone. And we're going to use 2 units that can hide every turn with a 1-turn hide. So we're going to use Choo Choo with Play Dead. We're also going to use Vesvia for I Want to Be a Nutkin. Some other choices are like 4-star Zon, 4-star Sedona, Frank Pritchard from not Xenogears, from Deus Ex, etc. And you also need 2 copies of Riku's Pouch. This is a 4-star TMR. So if you want to do it this way, you're going to need a Moogle 2 copies of these if you don't have it already. But this is going to be a pretty simple way to do it with pretty safe way to do it. So we're going to get some mana regen on Choo Choo, and we're going to have Vesvia on Phoenix with the Holy Wand for dual cast White Magic, and other than that, some mana regen. And like I said, you need the Raise spell learned from Phoenix. Alright, we're going to also use Noctis as a chain capper. And the DPS can be literally anyone you want. It doesn't need to be Noctis or whatever. Just any DPS you want with AoE chaining. We're not Petrify immune. We're going to use Terra, not Petrify immune. She's just got some mana regen and magic equipped. We're going to use Palom, just some plant killer and mana regen, not Petrify immune. And we're not bringing a friend because, you can technically do this with 4 units. You actually don't even need Noctis. He just speeds it up a little bit. But you do need a certain amount of DPS to outpace the healing in the second fight. Because the second fight does heal themselves. So you need more DPS than the healing will be doing. But I'm just showing that you can do this with a pretty generic team as long as everyone is vulnerable to Petrify. Alright. So once we get in here and the ambush happens, the whole team is going to get the damage over time effect. So for this first turn, you want both of your hide units to go ahead and hide. So we're going to I Want to Be a Nutkin and Play Dead. That's going to hide them off screen. Terra is going to use a Thunder attack. This is just for the mission to deal Thunder damage. It's not really relevant to what we're doing. And we're just going to punch because we're going to die here. Like, we're going to 100% die. Okay, so the units off screen cannot die to damage over time. If you're off screen, you cannot die. So we're going to hide again. You want to always be hidden on even turns. You absolutely must be hidden on an even turn. Odd turns, you're free to use actions. So now we're going to use dual white magic from Holy Rod, and we're going to raise Terra and Palom, while Choo Choo is going to hide. Now, one of these units for the rest of the fight needs to always be off-screen hidden on odd turns. So now the way this is going to work, the boss is going to petrify the whole team before dealing damage. That basically makes us immune to what happens. And nothing else happens. We're immune to everything. Now it's turn 4, it's an even turn. You always have to hide on even turns. Even turns are not safe. Odd turns, we can act though. So here's turn 5. Now we're going to use Riku's Pouch with Panacea to cure all the ailments for the whole team, while the other unit is going to alternate and hide. So we're going to take turns hiding the units. One's going to cure, one's going to hide on odd turns. Now Terra will go ahead and get Noctis back alive, and Palom will imperil the boss. And we're going to start getting ready for our damage. So we're going to Palom's turn and Flame Force. Okay, so it's turn 5, it's an odd turn, so we're going to get petrified, and no one's going to take damage. Whole team is petrified. Here we go. Okay, now it's turn 6, we're going to hide again, because like I said, we don't want to be here during an even turn. Turn 7, we're going to use Panacea to cure the team, while the other hide unit is going to get off screen, so they survive. And now it's time to start dealing our damage. So we're going to quadruple flame, and we'll just use bluff or a magic buff. It'll just boost our damage a little bit. We're going to triple with Terra, and again, you can use any chainers you want. I'm just using these because they work together pretty easily. Noctis is going to quintuple, and we're going to just use 4 casts, and we're going to cap. Alright, so Noctis is going to start. We're going to chain. And there it is. So turn 7, the boss is going to Petrify us. And then the boss will do the rest of his attacks, but because we're all petrified, nothing happens. Turn 8, even turn, we're going to hide again, just reload and play dead. Because even turns are never safe. Okay, turn 9, we're going to heal and then alternate. So we're going to Panacea from Riku's pouch. The other unit is going to hide off screen. We'll just reload these. Palamon will, let's see, Flame, Prominence, and refresh that in Peril. Alright, let's start Noctis. I'm not sure why it gets all of a sudden laggy when I do this, but it does. It's weird. Okay. So we push some thresholds, but the boss is going to petrify us and then do all this stuff, and because we're petrified, nothing happens. Pretty safe, pretty easy. Turn 10, we're going to just go ahead and repeat. Turn 11 is an odd turn, which is a safe turn, so we're going to Panacea. Let's see, wait for that to finish. Choo-Choo will play dead. We'll reload these. Palamon will, let's see, Flame, and just bluff for a self-magic buff. Because he's quad casting, Terra's not. We're mismatched. Okay. Turn 12, we're gonna hide again because it's an even turn. Alright, turn 13, we're gonna Panacea because it's an odd turn. Let's see, Vesvia is going to hide. Reload these. Gonna Flame, Prominence, and Palam's turn. Noctis will just go ahead and camp Recovery. So we go into the next fight full mana, because he's actually not getting all his mana back for a turn. Alright, so we didn't quite win that turn, whatever. There's no turn limit on the first battle. You take as long as you want. Alright, normally we would hide on these turns, obviously, but because we're going to win here, we'll just go ahead and cure on turn 14. We'll triple, or we'll just double, whatever. Flame Force. Terra will just double. Okay, and we already did thunder damage for the mission, so that's fine. And there's the first battle in 14 turns, and the first battle does have lower spirit, so the mages do more damage. Second fight will be a little more tricky, but there's no ambush, so that's nice. Okay, so Terra will just start stacking her modifiers, because her skills are a stacking skill, so we'll just 1, 2, 3, 4. Palamon will double, wheel, imperil, and start stacking him. Noctis can just use his limit, doesn't really matter if we're not doing real damage this turn. Alright, and we're going to, not Panacea, we're going to just hide both the units. Doesn't really matter. We could leave one of them here, one of them not here, but hiding both doesn't hurt anything. Okay, so it's an odd turn. Turn 1's an odd turn. So yeah, second fight works the same way. Alright, so now it's turn 2. It's an even turn. We'll go ahead and hide on even turns. Now there is going to be healing on this encounter, like I mentioned, so, you know, be aware of that. They're going to love song. Yep, love song. Bleh. Not much you can do about that. Alright, so it's turn 3. We're going to Panacea with one of them while the other one hides. And it's time to start dealing our damage. Terra will just go back to triple casting every turn. Palom will, let's see, quad. 1, 2, 3, and do himself a magic buff, while Noctis will times 5 on the plant, the big plant. Alright, let's do Noctis. And chain these. It's so laggy, I don't know why. Okay. So the mages are still stacking up their modifiers, by the way. Is why damage is a little bit on the low side. It'll go up in a moment. Alright, let's go ahead and turn 4, we're going to hide Vestia. Wait for turn 5, we can actually do something. They're all doing their attacks, but you just don't see it. Alright, so we're going to Panacea, we're going to play Dead. Let's see, we'll reload these. Palum Inforum is going to quad 1, 2, Prominence, and refresh the Imperil. Alright, start Noctis. Start our Chainers. That big jump is Noctis dealing his damage. Okay. Here's the love song where they heal themselves. Yeah, like I mentioned, you basically need enough DPS to outpace that love song. Alright, so turn 8 they're gonna heal again, which is a little irritating. Turn 7, we're gonna Panacea. We're gonna hide. I'm gonna reload these. 1, 2, 3, and buff magic. Yeah, let's go ahead and chain. And they're going to heal again in a second, but they're starting to die, which is the important thing, the small ones. Yep, there's the healing. Bleh. Alright, turn 8, we're going to hide again. And if you brought a friend DPS to help out with this, it'd obviously be way quicker. There's Love Song again, super rude. Panacea. Load these up. I think it's time to, yeah, Prominence Force. And Palum's turn. Noctis will keep chaining. Choo Choo will hide. And let's go. We've now got 3 more turns till they heal again, so we should be able to probably win before that happens. Unfortunately, Noctis is about to run out of mana, so we're going to have to spend a turn using Camp Rest on him. Alright, turn 10, we're going to hide again. Turn 11, we can do something. I believe they're going to heal this turn. No, they didn't. Okay. Yeah, Noctis is out of mana. Alright, so we're going to camp Recovery on Noctis. While Palum is going to... Prominence Force is not available. Alright, we're just going to chain these. I don't know why it's so laggy. I don't get it. Now we're going to hide. Okay, we killed the healer, which is the important thing. So they won't be healing anymore. He's going to be resummoned eventually, probably before we finish the fight. I think this turn actually gets resummoned. Turn 14 he gets resummoned. Yeah, he's going to be resummoned next turn. Which is fine. Alright. Palom is going to quadruple. 1, 2, 3, and refresh Palom's turn. Yeah. Noctis can now help again. The little ones aren't quite ready to die. Let's go ahead and do this. Ooh, so close to winning on that turn. Alright, Choo Choo, let's play dead. Alright, turn 14, the other one's going to be respawned. Actually, we can win on turn 14. Alright, I'm actually going to play it safe because your DPS may not be here, so we're going to go ahead and just hide on turn 14. Even though we could have won that turn. But I'm going to play it safe. So here's going to be the respawn. Alright, turn 15. Now we're going to deal our damage, or our healing. Let's go ahead and Panacea. Let me think. Turn 15... Yeah, okay. Let's do this. We need to imperil again. We're going to chain on this one. Because the AoE magic should kill the others. Perfect. Vestia will hide. Okay, so now we just got to kill this guy. He petrifies us. These guys petrify basically every turn. So we're going to just go ahead and Panacea here. Yeah, the small ones are safe to attack on every turn. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, and just buff. Although I'm pretty sure we win right here. Let's go ahead and get Noctis going. Okay, here we go. For whatever reason, hiding causes the game to lag for me. I don't know why. It's weird. Slideshow? And there's Noctis capping. Okay, so there we go. 16 turns, all missions. We did thunder damage on the first battle. We never used an item, and we did it battle 2 in 25 turns or less. So there you go. You can swap out the mages and Noctis for literally anyone you want, as long as they have they are not Petrify immune. Yeah, so you just need 2 hiders, 2 Riku's pouch, not Petrify immune, and a way to raise the dead people on the ambush. There you go. I will see you guys later.